Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2020 with my good pal, Miss Wendy Powell. How have you been? It's been a long day.
Powell, Miss Wendy. That still works. Wendy Powell. Powell. It's close. It has been a long day, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, and it's
9 o'clock now.
9:30 now. So a long, long day indeed.
So it's been over a decade since you and I had the chance to talk to each other. How have you been in the last 10 years?
Wow, that's a loaded question. Good, really good. I've been teaching middle school theater, which I love my students, and so that's the big major change. And then I guess the bigger change even than that is I have a kid. I have a living, breathing person that I'm responsible for, which is quite frightening but true. And he is 8.5, so it's a lot has happened in the last. Oh, and I got married. I guess that's important too. So new career path, husband, child. Those are big. Yeah, those are big things.
But they're all wonderful things.
They're all wonderful things. So, yeah.
So, again, you brought up your teaching. How's that going, teaching the craft of theater to younger generation?
Well, I love it. I'm really blessed to be at an inner city school where a lot of these kids have never been exposed to theater. Tons of them have never been seen a play, let alone been in a play. So it's just, it's the only job I've ever had that I didn't hit the snooze button, and I'm really just excited for real. I'm excited to get there and wake up and see them, and it's always nice to know that they're waiting on you. And middle schoolers tend to be really unforgiving, and or maybe I should say really forgiving. They're just super raw, and they say what's on their mind, and they let you know, oh, miss, you need a manicure, or maybe you should lose 5 pounds, or by the way, you might be pregnant. That's how I found out I was pregnant. A middle school kid told me that. So anyway, I appreciate their rawness and their candor and just their ability to take risks. So it's I love being around them. It's much more funny than most of the sitcoms that are written today. It's just teaching middle school.
I was going to say, I see some of the photos you post on your Twitter. It's really fun to watch that.
Well, they're awesome. The kids are awesome. So
another major show going way back in the past was when we were talking last 10 years ago was you were just finishing up Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as Envy. What was it like to work on that and finally put a close to that of your long-standing career within the voice acting community on that particular character? She's very, I would honestly say Envy, the character is very enduring. It's very well known, well respected, and well liked amongst many of the fans.
Wow, thank you. It is an enduring character. So
it's growth. It's a growth in a character too.
Sure. Well, I was sad that it was over, but also that kind of we closed out Brotherhood, and I kind of started this whole new chapter of my life at the same exact time. It's like this is ending and this is starting. So I think I recorded the end of that in like August, and then started teaching in September. So it really all just coincided at the same time. I was sad that it ended, but I think I was really happy with the way that it ended. I wasn't necessarily happy with the way that I died, but, I didn't write the thing. But, it was great. And it was great working with all of the other voice actors. I think we had me personally, I think we have had a really good cast. A lot of those people have moved on to different places, and they're in California now. Like Chris Kaysen is one of my dear friends, and he lives in Los Angeles now. As a matter of fact, he's who I was texting when we started this video. But I have lifelong friends from that show and memories from that show. And even though Chris Kaysen was there the day my son was born and held him, and so was Cynthia, and so there's a lot of really good memories around that time period. At the same time, it feels super far away and close all at the same time. Envy will always be part of my life. I wouldn't have got to meet you or anyone else without that character. So I'm very aware of the life that still carries on with it.
Like I said, I love talking to her. So this is really fun. I love Borderlands. I know you've been in it throughout a lot of different things, and I really love the fact that you got to play the witch. Yeah, you get to play Azalea. I couldn't remember her name when I was writing the question.
Azalea, she's a mushroom dealer. I don't know if you can take that or leave that, but yeah, she's a mushroom dealer. So Joel McDonald is amazing, and he's just super fun to work with. Gearbox was such an experience to work with that company. It's just super professional. They made me feel at ease when I really wasn't, because I also played all the goons and the hags with that wear multiple different skins. I learned that term. I didn't know what that meant. I was like, what are you talking about? Well, apparently it's like a different costume if you don't know that, Facebook people or whoever you people are. So it was really fun to play Azalea. I liked that I got to do something where I didn't have to watch my Texas accent too much, so that was nice. I could just let the twang all hang out, which is good. I don't know if that's inappropriate. I didn't mean it the way you think I meant it. So it was a lot of fun. And then there's so much downloadable content with it and other things going on that the Borderlands was just a fun project to work on. And then of course we got to revisit The Watcher again from the prequel, which was also nice. That whole experience has been really great. And I learned through that process that I really like video games. So I learned a lot. Jim Ferranda, who plays Claptrap, no, he does not. Claptrap, who plays Claptrap, was the one that taught me so much about, because I don't play video games.
Right.
Like the last time I played a video game was like with a token, so I have no idea. Token, you know what I mean? I'm like, here's the quarter or whatever you put in at putt-putt. And so he taught me a lot. I didn't know what downloadable content was. I didn't know what any of that was. And he's like, hey, here's how it works. And so I learned a lot about just the whole process of it. It was fun.
I mean, I bought the game, I played the game, I love the game, and on top of that, I'm friends with Marissa, I'm friends with Sung Wong Cho, I'm friends with like a lot of those people. Of course, we got to interview Joel right before the game came out back in August. So it was like I said, I've got to go get the new DLC to go do the casino. So
you know about the casino?
Yes, they released the casino. I haven't played it yet. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm drunk the whole time, I think. I don't know. It's just a bad situation. I don't know if I am or not, but I am in the casino. I don't remember too much of it, but it was fun.
Alrighty. So a role that let you kind of really break out interesting was the Pop Team Epic, where they changed the cast every single episode. So you were only in for one episode because they changed the cast. What was it like when you got to do your one-time shot at it?
I love Chris George. I love working with him, and of course he cast me with Cynthia Krantz, who's my best friend in real life, and he's like, okay, so you're gonna play the blonde one and she's gonna play the blue-haired one, and this is how it's gonna work. And I'm like, okay. And then the rap starts, and I'm like, what is going on here? He's like, it's a really weird show. I need you to do a rap here. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know how to rap, but I did. And apparently it took off pretty well. And I was very excited that our show was the Shining episode, because I am very familiar with the Shining. It's one of my favorite movies. And then I was laid the track down first. And so I called Cynthia and was like, you're about to do something really, really weird. Just roll with it and have fun with me. And she was like, okay. And so as soon as she was finished, she called. She's like, that was weird. Like, what's up with the rap? And, it was a fun time. And the whole show is very strange. But I think Chris George did a really good job teaming everybody up in Pop Team Epic. Like, he put the right people with the right people. And I think he did a great job with Cynthia and I. So.
We've met Cynthia as well one time. She's awesome. So you're now working on a show over at Sound Cadence Studios, being directed by Miss Amberly Connors, called Playing Insanity. How is that going? I heard you say it was kind of a weird horror film.
Well, I've never done horror before. At least I don't think I have. And if I have, I forgot about it. And maybe I have. But it was very strange recording when it's like, you're going to eat your entrails, and now a rat comes up and you grab it off the ground and you rip off its head and eat it. And so I'd never eaten rats or entrails before, but I figured out that I really enjoy it. So I'm very good at horror. I really am. I was like, I'm very good at that genre. I'm pretty disgusting sounding, and I have a lot of like I'm good at all of that. So it worked. It was very fun.
Well, I hope
I got to let my inner grossness out, and is that a word? I don't know, but like I ate a rat's head off a bunch of times, and then I liked creeping the lead character out, so scary. I did. So I don't know what that says about me, but I had a lot more fun with it than I should have had.
Awesome. So, no, you're fine. Now, are there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about at this time that we didn't get to discuss about?
Well, I'm in the new Godfall trailer for the PlayStation 5, so watch that. It looks really cool. It's a beautifully animated game, and it's also going to come out on PC this time next year. So that's exciting. I do have some other projects going on that I can't talk about right now because I'll get in trouble, and I have a tendency to talk too much once there's a microphone in front of me, so I'm going to be quiet about that. I'm very excited about some things that Funimation is bringing back that I hope I'm a part of. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So, One Piece is coming back. We can always cross our fingers for that. So that hopefully I'll end up back in that. And Sound Cadence is working on a lot of different things that we have GoFundMe projects going on for. So it's been really exciting. A lot of fun things happening for me. So.
Alrighty, now where can we keep up with you online? I know that you love to post on Twitter. I know Facebook is private, and that's it. And then and then anywhere else?
Just got on Twitter reluctantly, like very reluctantly, like 3 months ago. Yeah. So I'm very, 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 very late to the Twitter game, but you can follow me at MV Leah Clark had to teach me how to do that. I thought it was a hashtag. Apparently it's not. My handle is at MV Leah Clark taught me that. So, and I'll try to stay up to stuff there. I'm not really good about posting that often, but I try to get on it every once in a while.
Your Emerald Dragons.
Yes, that's the best place, but nobody does. Apparently Facebook, my kids told me it's all for old people. But if you're old, come to Facebook, because that's where I'm usually at.
And then, yeah, we're old. Oh, yeah. So then, what message would you love to give to the fans that if, we unfortunately had a 10-year hiatus, but, they still kept up with you for over the last 10 years, plus also everyone from the past. What message would you love to give to everyone that has kept up with Wendy Powell?
Well, first of all, thank you, because I am irrelevant, so that is super, super nice to keep up with me. Second of all, I just... I guess just thank you again. I would love to do more work, and I'm hoping to get back out there. My son's a little bit older now, so it's kind of easier for us to get around and do things, and I hope to get back out there and do more projects, and I appreciate your loyalty and your love. Thank you.